Hyde boxer Stacey Copeland has made history by becoming the first female British boxer to win the Commonwealth title. The 36-year-old super welterweight beat Mapule Newbane by unanimous decision at the International Convention Centre in Zimbabwe last week. In doing so, Stacey has extended her unbeaten run to 5 consecutive fights after making her professional debut in June 2017. Despite her hectic schedule, Stacey visited Godley Community Primary Academy on Thursday to deliver a motivational speech to pupils and teachers alongside coach Blaine Eunice. Stacey said she was delighted to inspire the next generation and thanked those who supported her throughout her journey.
I'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone in Tameside who got behind us. You know, it wasn't just friends and family, it was loads of local people who got behind us and supported us. So yeah, just a massive thank you. It really makes a difference, especially when you're that far away and you haven't got everyone with you. It meant a lot to both of us people getting behind us, so thanks.
And you encountered a few problems along the way, you know, the airline lost your luggage. How did that impact your preparation?
I don't really think it did, to be honest. I mean, obviously it was a concern because we needed the stuff for fight night. I knew Blaine had all his stuff, so he has, you know, all the hand wrap stuff, bandages and things, but obviously I would have needed a gum shield and the basics. But to be honest, we already had the mindset long before, you know, literally as soon as we knew the fight was to go ahead, we had the mindset that no matter what, we were going to win and you know, do everything possible to win the fight. So no matter what we encountered, that was, we'd already decided we were going to overcome it anyway. So
now I think it's fair to say it was a comfortable victory. Was it easier than you initially anticipated?
I know it was really tough. I haven't done 10 rounds before, so that in itself was always going to be really hard. But also she was very, very I don't know, she was just really solid. She was really tough, durable, and she had a real punch on her. You know, she'd got a whole body behind it, and so yeah. To be honest, it was a really, really tough. I think in terms of technically, that's what gave me the advantage. So in that sense, it was. Do you know what I mean? That was the difference. But in terms of physically, the fight was really, really tough, and certainly mentally preparing for something that big, going all that way, and you know, feeling that amount of pressure. Obviously, it's a privilege to get even the opportunity to fight for a Commonwealth, but to be the first to do it, and there's a pressure that goes with it. So there was that added element, but so it was tough in all departments. But we were ready, and obviously in Blaine, I had the best person with me to get through anything that came at me. So.
Having been a key influence in Stacey's success, Blaine was equally delighted but not too surprised given her work ethic inside the gym.
Yeah, she trains like a beast. You know, there's a dedication and how hard she works is second to none. She's probably the most professional fighter I've seen in terms of what she'll put in, and I think it's showing in what she's getting out of it. So yeah, she's putting the work in, she's getting the rewards, and it'll just keep going that.
So I know you'll have had full faith in Stacey to come away with the victory, but did she impress you more than you anticipated?
Yeah, to be fair, one of Stacey's main strengths is a pressure fighting, a strength, you know, working on the inside, and her opponent was a brick wall. And the week of the fight, it was a little bit like, right, we need to anticipate this, because if we can't move her, we can't beat her up, you're going to have to box her head off. And we worked on a little bit of moving her feet, coming in and out with punches, and on the night, she's pulled it off to a T. There were times, I said to her, there are going to be times where you have to fight, just to show the judges that we're not just in and out, you're going to have to mix it up with her, but you're going to have to be in and out with your feet, throwing your shots, boxing her head off, using your skills. And to be fair, I think Stacey come of age that night. It was a 10-rounder. She did everything I said to the T. She boxed her head off. She had a mix-up when she needed to. She put her down. You know, it showed a bit of everything in a game, and I just thought she was brilliant on the night. Yeah.
Stacey is hoping to next fight in October, although she won't be making any hasty decisions and will consider her options with Eunice and manager Paul Speak.
Yeah, it's going to be a mix of what I want to achieve with, you know, what Blaine thinks is right at the right time. And yeah, so I can't say too much yet, but I know what we want to do. So yeah, but it's likely to be October.
So just finally, your Sports Tours International's community ambassador, you were at the Tour of Tameside a few weeks ago. How do you think that went? And do you have any more things planned with Sports Tours in the future?
Yeah, I absolutely loved the Tour of Tameside. I'm proud to represent a company that's brought it back, you know, because it's a massive thing for the borough. And my favourite place to stand at a race is at the finish line, because you really get, and it's a privilege to stand there because you get to see, you know, the elite runners coming through who, you know, baffle us all, how they do it that quickly and how they sprint for a full 10k or whatever. But also you get to see people with those different stories who, it might be the first ever run, they might be doing it in memory of someone, you know, it might just be a huge achievement, and you know, that camaraderie between the different running groups at the end was fantastic to see. And yeah, next I'm involved with their Running Bee charity that they've just set up, so we've got a couple of things next week for that, and then the next sort of big race will be the Salford 10k in September, which we're, you know, getting a load of people involved with. So if anyone wants to do that, you can enter the Salford 10k with the discount code Stacey 5, and it gives you £5 off, so you can run for a £5 or less, which is good. But yes, I'm really looking forward to that in September.